So I think a whole lot of the feature games was earned. Like I said, everybody had their peeps and galleys. And this is it. So T Scott, I know. So you said you was a big Eminem fan. When we had a earlier show about the white rapper era,
yeah,
and there was Eminem was not even the GOAT during the white rapper era. So like when you say like I liked Eminem early, but I didn't like. Was there somebody else that you liked then earlier too?
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't say a white rapper during his time. I think a lot of good white rappers have come up after him. I'm thinking of a couple guys like Action Bronson. I mean, that's one of my favorite rappers. I mean, that
Okay.
dude, his raps are just fun to listen to. He's got great songs. Yeah, great production too. And then Mac Miller obviously is the easy one to say. RIP, but he had a lot of good tracks too. Those are the two main ones that come to mind right now that I listen to quite a bit. And don't sleep on the white producers either, like Alchemist and Harry Fraud and dudes like those that have come up as well. And like literally any Alchemist produced album I can get behind. I could honestly care less who's rapping on it. Most of the time, he has really good rappers on his songs and produces those type of albums. But like Freddie Gibbs and even Boldy James in Detroit, dudes like that just flow so easily on those beats. Currency, when he did a mixtape with Alchemist, that Covert Coupe it was called. That's like I could listen to that on repeat all day.
Oh yeah, I love that you were like, "Hey, don't forget about the producers, especially the white producers." Right?
Well, you know what? I couldn't think of any white rappers right now. I'm trying to think. I'm like Mac Miller, Action Bronson. I'm trying to think who else. Like Riff Raff. Like
Did you say
funny.
Riff Raff?
He's funny. He's funny though.
He is funny.
He's funny as hell.
There was a point in time where Riff Raff was making really funny music. It was actually really clever and really funny. It did what's the saying? Fly the coop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was very weird at
times. Jump the shark. Yeah. It definitely jumped. It definitely jumped the shark at one point, but it was funny.
Yeah, and in some ways like entertaining. Like I like that a lot of times it seemed like he, like his music, he's just having fun with it. But I love that like he leaned into everything. Like I remember watching some video and you would have thought that like is damn near a Pimp C, UGK, Bun B video, like because he had the fur coat on, he had the chicks.
Bro, I'm not even gonna let y'all go for this disrespect. Y'all not gonna say Rick Raff.
It's just funny, man. It's just funny.
Y'all not gonna put his comedic bars were nothing of substance to be mentioned on this show, let alone to be talked about or debated. I was about to revoke T. Scott's access to the cookout, at least to pending consideration. Like it's under review. Like, cause Shane got him in the door. He's like, "Oh yeah, he invited to the cookout. He cool." Then he said Riff Raff and was funny. Then you call, and I was like, "Yo, what? Like, nah." And we're not gonna allow that.
I'm not gonna walk back on it. I'm not gonna walk back on it. He this YouTube his freestyles are just funny as hell. I'm not saying I know every man's all this dude's album or all his songs. He's got a couple catchy ones here and there, but it's just first one that came to mind.
Weird Al.
No.
It's a comedic.
You got to respect him for what he is. What
is Riff Raff?
I like his answer.
T. Scott standing on business.
He's a dude that just goes down. He'll go Google his Sway in the Morning freestyle, and he's just literally just spitting nonsense off the top, which most rappers don't do on any of those shows, and it's just funny.
That's true. So he did it like an actual real freestyle, whereas like
he's one of the only ones that actually just freestyles.
Yeah, that's hard to do. There has to be some type of talent there, So even if it is silly, I feel like people who kind of don't take themselves seriously are really good at shit like that some way, somehow, just like Eminem. So I love that T. Scott standing on business. When
I'm not putting Riff Raff on no fucking list. Like that's just That's just unacceptable.
Well,
That's
a
a
white rapper that comes to
I
mind.
would put on
It's
the
a white
list.
rapper I enjoy that comes to mind. That's all. I'll leave it at that.